What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a game called Hospitalize. My name is Splattercat, and I'm your guide through the world of indie gaming. Hospitalize is a game just like Prison Architect. The only difference is instead of running a prison, in this game, you're attempting to run a hospital. So, we're going to check it out. I think the game looks like it has its merits. Let's dive on in, and let's get to some staffing and other stuff. What is our character's name? Sawbone Sid sounds good. And then our hospital name will be General Malpractice. There we go. General Malpractice. Sounds good to me. While we're waiting for the load right here, if you wanted to get this game after you checked out the episode, I got it for you in the description down below. But other than that, I don't really have too many more notifications to go through. So we start out with a familiar scene right here. What we need to do first is bulldoze some trees. Get out of here, trees. Nobody wants to know you. That's right, redwoods. I'm looking right at you. Get up and out of here, trees. Apparently, the selling cost of a tree is 25 and so we're going to get ourselves 25.54 we do have to do the tutorial, which is a little bit invasive. You can turn it off and it doesn't really matter. I will probably kind of run my way. Actually, no, we'll just skip it. So we got to build our hospital here. I don't know if you guys want to see something like that. Like, I can walk through it step by step what we need to do, or we can just do it, you know what I mean? And so our hospital is going to start out like right over here. This is going to be our deliveries area. So what I'm going to do for right now is we're going to make a reception area. There it is. I'm going to make room for... I don't really want that. That was an accident. I didn't mean to put that back there. There you go. And so the next thing that I need to do is I need to put in space for an office. So we'll take this white wall right here. And the reason I know what I need to do right now is because... Oh, we've got an email. Bing! Boom! You ever notice how that sound plays all the time in planes and in hospitals? What does that sound mean? Every time I'm at the ER, it's like bing! Boom! Like every 4 seconds. Like when you're on a plane, it's because somebody's summoning the stewardess or whatever. But like, good morning, Sawbone Sid. Welcome to the site of your brand new hospital. You should start setting up the basics to get going. To get started, you need to build an office and a reception area. You should also hire a staff member for each shift to begin with. Check back once you are done. And so I need a reception area, I need an office, I need 3 doctors, and I need 3 nurses, and I need to put them on different shifts. Gotcha. I think we could actually do it. I think shifts in this game are 8 hours long. So yeah, I guess we're going to need 3 shifts. We'll figure it out. The board of directors, when we don't even have a building, seems a little bit premature to me, but like I get it. They're in here trying to make money. All right, so we got doors right there. The walls are going up. Our little construction guys are running around carrying boxes and doing all the stuff that they need to get done in order for us to continue forward. I'm going to wait while all this gets built, and we'll come back once it's finished. So as the building finishes off, we kind of want to take a look at our milestones and figure out what we need to do. And so as of right now, we're trying to become a local office. To become a local office, we need to have 1 reception area so that we can receive all of our random patients. We need to build 1 office so we have a place to get them naked and examine them. And then we have to do 5 consultations. Once we do that, we'll unlock the staff room, coffee machines, trash can, physical examinations, acne, vending machines, all that kind of good stuff. So we'll get like a dermatologist or something once we get up and in there. For right now, we don't really need to worry about it though. We just want to focus at the task at hand. In order to make ourselves a reception area, super simple. What you want to do is, if you want to assign a room to be a thing, you go to this menu up here, and then you take a look down in here, and let's say that we wanted this to be a reception area. We'll find out that a reception area needs a counter, as it says right up there. It doesn't say on screen, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. I'll go down here to furniture, and there's a counter on this side. I'm going to put the counter right here, and you do want to pay attention to the ghosts that are on either side. You see how there's like the figure of 2, like a man and a woman on there? The one around the back is the nurse, and the one around the front is the patient. If they don't have room to get from point A to point B and do what they want to do, they tend to get a little bit salty. The other thing that we could do is we could repurpose this room as both a reception room and a waiting room to make people a little bit happier. For a waiting room, we just need chairs. Pretty much it. So let's go ahead and we'll throw some chairs down in here. I don't think we have any of those stupid magazines or whatever that doctors' offices always have. Like, they've always got that table full of magazines, and you're like, there's no... Why is it... Nobody reads magazines anymore, man. Like, we have the internet now. Like, I can basically go to the website for each of these associated things and just do it. But that's the way the world has changed, you know what I mean? It's the way the world has changed. We can also get decorative in here if we really, really want to. You can go and you can plant trees. You can have flower beds. You can put like a clock on the wall if you really want to. My suggestion would be that we put a clock on the wall like I don't know, like maybe right there. It's obstructed? How is it obstructinated? Or maybe it just doesn't have a ghost yet. We'll try. Ah, there it goes. Now it popped on, and it's because I had the game paused. We've almost spent 10,000 ERs. We've spent a ton of ERs in this episode. Man, currency, it disappears fast. And so as soon as this place is done, we also need a doctor's office. In order to make the doctor's office, it's actually not that difficult, but it's a little bit more specific than having to make the reception area, which just requires like a reception desk and some chairs. For the office, we need a desk, an office chair, and a chair. So let's go ahead and get that done. If we go up to the construction menu, we can go down to furniture, and we need a desk. So there it is. We'll plop into a desk. We also need an office chair for our doctor to sit in. And so I don't know if that's facing the right way or not. It looks like it is. And then we need like a normal chair that we can put in here. So there it is. We'll set it up back of the room. As far as decorations go, we'll put in like, I don't know, like a potted plant or something. Potted plants make everyone feel better. It definitely doesn't make a visit to the doctor's office far more terrifying. I don't know. I've always found the decorations and the way that they do things at hospitals, like, they're mildly unsettling. Like, I don't know if that's just hospitals in general, but to me, it always feels like doctors' offices are kind of spooky in like a way. It's like that smell of like alcohol in the air that they clean everything with and like bleach and everything. And like, I don't know, man. The next thing we need to do before we can open said hospital is that we need to staff the hospital. Still, let's go ahead and assign this office over here. So this room is going to be an office. Done. So that's now an office where our doctor will hang out and give consultations. The next thing that we need to do is we need to hire staff. So we have nurses, we have administrators, and caretakers. I'm going to go ahead and hire a nurse. And then I need to recruit. I am looking for a doctor. The proposed salary will be, I don't know, 25 euros an hour. I don't really know. Go ahead and the budget for it. Oh, you can actually make the budget bigger. Okay, make it like just make it a 1 hour budget and we'll see what happens. We've got an applicant. He wants $48 an hour. I guess I don't have much of a choice. I think I'm a little bit stuck there, so unfortunately, that was the only applicant that we got out. We only have one doctor for right now. Before we open our hospital, hospitals in this game are expected to be open 24 hours a day, and so pay attention to your recruitment over here. Oh, we got another doctor right there, so let's go ahead and hire him. We're going to need a couple of nurses, too, unfortunately, and there's not much I can do about that. In the meantime, we can go to our departmental area, and what we can do is we can go to staff, and we can add employees to the staff. And so I've got a nurse who's on day shift. I've got a doctor who's on day shift. And then the next thing that we need is staff. We're going to add a doctor. You're going to be on... Do we only have day shift at this clinic? I don't really know. I'll have to go back and check. So we got 3 doctors for right now. I think the extra doctor is unnecessary. We've got a lack of nurses. There's been a sudden outbreak of influenza here in Bangkok, and our nurses can't keep up. Can you spare a nurse for 14 hours? I mean, I guess I could. Do I have another nurse available over here? No, I just have caretakers. Without a nurse, I won't be able to check people into the hospital and do anything, but I guess we could just wait and open tomorrow. Like, there's not that much stuff to get done. What'll they pay me? They will pay me almost $2,000. Yeah, go ahead and do it. We'll assign Margaret Smith, and then we'll put a... There we go. So a lack of nurses is taken care of. Instead, what we can do is we can do a recruitment drive. We need nurses. I don't know how much we're going to be paying them. I don't know what our other nurse makes. Hope for the best. We'll see if anybody signs up for the job. And so lack of nurses is an hour into its tenure right now. Luckily, that happened at night, so it's not really costing us anything to do that. Pretty sweet deal, if you ask me. Hopefully a nurse will show up. I may have offered too low of pay. It's kind of what it seems like to me. I may have offered too low of pay. Maybe go in a little bit higher. Or maybe it's just not lasting long enough. It's 4 a.m. right now. Oh, we got a new email. Well, there's our nurse. So we've got 2 nurses. I needed 2 nurses. So let's go ahead and hire them both. There it is. We now have 3 nurses. The last thing that I need is I think I need more doctors. Pretty sure anyways. Procedure policy. So for our shifts, we're going to add a shift. So from 8 o'clock till 6 o'clock, we've got the day shift. And then from, this is going to be night shift. All right. And so night shift is going to be from, I know it's overtime. I don't care about that. I do wish there was an easier way to do that. It seems like it's a little bit weird. We also have stuff like everywhere right now. Let me close down some menus so that things are a little bit less terrible. As far as management goes, I'm not really concerned about that. Instead, I need to manage my shifts. There we go. And so what I wanted, see, I expected it to like click and drag. And that's overtime right there. And that goes till 2300. Okay, so from 16 to 24, we've got the night shift. And then we've got graveyard right here. And so we'll go graveyard shift. Done. And in the graveyard shift, that needs to go from like here to 6 a.m., I think. So I can go right up to 7:59 right there. And so we've got graveyard, we've got night, and we've got day. And so in order to assign people to these, we're going to go back. And I'm actually just going to let that run for a minute. We've got a new email, too. We've got a seminar in Tokyo. Let's see here. Do you have any doctors who could talk about the dangers of an earthquake in built-up areas? It'll take 3 hours, and we will reward the doctor with great social skills. Yeah, select... Wait, do I not have any doctors right now? I thought I had doctors. Did I not hire any doctors? What is my current staffing? Alright, so I have Margaret. I thought I got more nurses and stuff. So I thought I had 3 nurses and 3 doctors. It's a little bit weird. Let's go day shift with her then. Day shift. You're on nights, and I'll try to add... Oh, I didn't add them yet. That's the problem. There we go. So I got a couple more people on that side. I can assign people. Well, I was going to send them out there, but I guess I can't. Maybe if he's unassigned, it'll work. Nope. It's not letting me do it there either. I do have staff available. I have tons of staff available. I have extra doctors and everything. How come that's not working? Maybe it requires like a certain amount of social skills, or maybe I have to take them off the shift altogether. I don't really know. I have no clue. Maybe it's because the shift has to be actively deployed. I didn't have to do that with the nurse, though, and so I'm a little bit confused about what they want from me right here. But let's add a few more doctors on. And so we've got Noah Hernandez. He's day shift. Day shift. I need you on night shift. We don't have anybody for graveyards just yet, but I'm going to try and get another doctor before too long. So I guess I'll bypass on that mission for right now. I really wanted to do it because social skills seem like they're going to be important in an industry like this, but what are you going to do? What's that right there? So sent in an application. We've hired them. Do I have anybody else that's ready to be like a part of all this? Let's go ahead and we're going to open the hospital on up. I'm going to wait until we don't have anybody on graveyards right now. And so what I'm trying to do at the moment is I'm going to wait until day shift comes along, and then we'll hire some more people. I don't have any more applicants. I need one more doctor as far as I know, don't I? Oop, we got an email right there. We got an email. We got an email. So lack of nurses is complete. And so it looks like, oh, cool, we got our nurse back, and she got +7 to nursing. Yay! That's a good thing. I like skill ups. Skill ups are good for us. The board of directors, we haven't done any of that stuff right yet. We need another doctor, though. So let me recruit. I am looking for a doctor. We will pay you. Come join us. Join us. Join us. So somebody sent in, Porter Harris just sent in an application. So who put that in? Oh, he's a porter. Gotcha. I don't really need a porter right now. I do need a doctor, though. Ooh, and this guy's pretty good at his job. We'll hire him, and he's going to be our last shift. It's almost opening time. Opening time. We don't get a song because no one cares when they get to work. And so we've got to add an employee. There we go. We've got Dr. White. And I want you on graveyards. So I have day shift, night shift, and then you need to be on graveyards. So now our coverage is all equal, and what we can do at this moment is we can open the hospital. I need a reception area and a I do have those things. All right, there's our... Is that not assigned right here? I thought I already assigned this one. So that's a reception area and a waiting room. There we go. So now I should be able to open the hospital. Perfect. Done. Open the hospital. Hopefully the doctors get here shortly, because if they don't, we're going to have problems. So she's checking in, and she's getting information from our nurse. Good stuff. We've also got her checking in. The doctor is in, and so there goes our first consultation. She's going to be like, what. They're talking about statistical regressions right now. She's not actually sick. She's just a statistician who's really, really tired of unstimulating conversation. That's all it is. This is just a ability for stats teachers to come in and figure out someone to talk to. Off she goes. We get $90 for the consultation. Huzzah! Altogether, not that expensive, actually. Hey, we got +8 to our reputation. Good. We did a good job. Reputation is essentially the measure of how good you are at your job. We've got something on efficiency here. Some patients spend too much time waiting. You should spend time getting more of the right resources. Well, I can't help that, like, the doctor didn't even come back here and, like, do his job. Like, it sucks and everything, but, like, you know, I don't really have control over that right now. You guys are earning your salary, by the way, so we got +6 right there. That'll work out. Yep, Let's talk about stats. Stats is a fun science used for extrapolating data from small sample sizes. It can be done. Goodbye. I think maybe I might need to expand my services out a little bit more. So she comes up to the front and she pays. Is that what she does after she gets out of there? Okay. We did a great job right there because we got 11 reputation. I don't know what a good reputation is versus like a bad reputation, but... What's up with, what's on the floor right there? Is that like chips or like what is that? It looks like somebody spilled a bag of chips. Man, people being messy up in here. So there we go. We've got that done. Let's take a look at our milestones right now. We do one more patient consultation and we will be good to go. I'm not looking to expand my staff right now or anything like that. I could add another doctor's office, and in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock out this wall, and I'm going to put a hallway that goes back right here, and then we'll put rooms on either side of it for all of the various requirements that we need in order to get our job done. But other than that, we made a little bit of money today, which is good. So we discharged Andrea Ward. We finished that off right there, and so now we are a clinic. So let's have a look at our objectives for right now. And we've got to build an examination room. We've got to build a staff room, 6 consultations, and 6 examinations. Will one doctor do all of those things, or do I need to assign another doctor to the patient consultation thing? I don't know. We may need to hire some more people. We can get prick tests. I don't like it when people test my prick. That makes me a little concerned. I don't like people around that region of my body unless, you know, unless we've previously okayed that. We're going to go ahead and put in a little wall right there. Looks good to me. We're going to put in another door on that side. And I think that should be good enough. We're earning a little bit of money, but we're not making a ton. Construction workers are going to get back to it. We have no more consultations for the day. And honestly, we should be able to... Oh, we got Dr. Johnson now. Somebody sent in an application. I wonder if your reputation affects who applies for the job. So, Johnson Matthew, he's not very good at his job, but he wants 35 euros an hour. We've got Brunez John. He's pretty bad too. They're both pretty terrible. Like both of them are bad at their jobs. Let's be honest here. We're not getting the best and brightest right now. We're getting, you know, the randos. I'll probably put in another office over here or something like that, so that our second doctor can be added to the day shift, so that when flow through like this is a little bit bad, we can work on it a little bit faster. We're probably going to lose reputation on these guys because they're taking too long to get checked in. There also seems to be like a lot of construction going on at the moment, so the noise is probably not relaxing to most people. I think that if we put in an office... I don't think the office needs to be that big, in all honesty. Like, the offices seem like they can be kind of small. So we'll put in an office right there, too, so that we can start adding second and third doctors to shifts. Because as of right now, we have a lot of people checking in, and unfortunately, the doctor just can't get to all of them. Be stuck in the waiting. Why are there monkey paws everywhere? Like, I was never instructed that there was going to be a monkey problem inside this hospital. Look, there's monkey paws everywhere. I don't know why monkeys are crawling around all over the place. That lady's got, like, that psycho look on her face right now. She looks like she's trying to look at something that's really, really far off in the distance, but it might be like a donut or like a cookie or something because she's happy about it. Like, whatever it is she's trying to look at. It's obviously a good thing. It's just you don't quite know yet. We're bleeding out money pretty good. We're probably going to want to step our game up as of right now. Our shifts are getting kind of expensive. Let's go ahead and add, since I've got a second consultation room, what I can do... Oh, Polyclinic only has room for 6 staff right now. I wonder if as the place gets bigger, it gets more containment space for, like, more stuff. I don't know if this is going to be large enough. I may have messed up. Let's add a vending machine. I guess I can't do it right there. Let's put a vending machine right there. Maybe it'll make some money. I know that vending machines, you pay rent or something like that on vending machines. And so it's plausible we might get paid. And if we wanted to have a second consultation office, we can drop a desk chair in right there. And then on this side, we could put in another chair right there. And so we've got a second office for consultations right there, which I think will be nice. We could also put in a nice little potted plant right there to make people's lives a little bit better. And so these guys are installing all of that furniture. Our second shift should be in very, very shortly. Are they? All right, so he's checking in right there to see what's going on. And this doctor should be, he's on the night shift, so he should be doing his thing. There we go. He's going to reroute over to this side. I guess he doesn't go to his office until he knows everything's okay. Let's go ahead and staff on up right now. And we need to earn some money. So it looks like I can't add any more people to the list. Day shift, night shift, graveyard, graveyard. Everything looks okay. So we've got general practice, any system by bus. Okay. What is this right here? I've got a manager. So if I have a manager, what does that do for me? I've got to have a doctor right now that's not assigned. So I've got White, I've got Patterson, and I've got Hernandez. So as far as our extra staffing goes, I can probably get rid of a doctor here. So I've got White, unassigned. Yeah, I could take this guy. Why do I have... So how do I get rid of a doctor? That's what I need to know. Because I've got more doctors than I've got space for right now. Well, I assigned the office to the hospital, but it looks like it still didn't increase the amount of staff that I'm allowed to have inside of my polyclinic. So, I guess I'll get to work building the staff rooms and stuff like that, since apparently that's what it wants me to do. I'm not very good at following orders, but you know, I'll do what I gotta do here. For the staff room, we'll probably have that go out like, I don't know, it doesn't seem large enough. Then again, I don't want to be wasting like too much space. We'll go ahead and we'll put that in right there. That's going to cost us a pretty penny in order to make it happen. I'll drop another door in right there too. And in order for something to be a staff room, what does that take? So let's say that we've got a staff room. A staff room just needs a chair. It actually looks like it doesn't need anything. I can just have it be what it is. I assume that's the place where people are going to go on their lunch breaks and whatnot. Why are there so many people here? There are legit a lot of people here. Like, can I close down? So in my operations menu, our current capacity is 2, and do not keep it max. 2 is the most we can handle right now. So people can just bounce on out. Like, the doctor is full at the moment. We can't afford to keep expanding things out until I figure out how the hell it is that I increase. We got 7 patients right now. Well, y'all ain't getting help. I don't know what to tell you. But good luck with that, Chief. Good luck with that. Oh, he swapped offices real fast. Okay, like if my staffing would go up right here to 7, I could hire another doctor and we could have 2 people giving consultations, but it does not appear to be working the way that I think it's going to work. And so let's keep that down. And then as far as this goes, and we've got our procedural policy, we've got accounting, okay. Yeah, I don't know why there's so many people flooding in here right now. I'll say, do I not have a doctor here right now? Is everybody checked in? I assume we're going to lose some reputation on this because it kind of just is what it is. Yeah, check her in, and we'll do the best that we can for right now. We don't have enough people to really get the rest of this done. It does look like they buy from the vending machines, so that's super solid. That's great, but we lost reputation on that last one, so until I figure out how the hell it is that I get more staffing options in here, I don't really know. Maybe we just do it by finishing off the objectives. We've got this room right here. That's going to be a staff room. It needs chairs. Okay. I can do that. Let's go to furniture, and we will add some chairs in here. Yup. A couple little spaces for your butt to sit down, and things should be good. She's over here at the vending machine grabbing some food. We've got another thing over here. Help in China. Okay. What do we need help with in China? There was a hurricane, and we don't have enough staff. Can you spare a doctor for 12 hours? I can, actually. Patterson and White, but we can send Johnson. Go ahead and do that. Send Johnson on out. We'll make $8,000 from that, which we desperately need right now. We are broke as a joke, and so $8,000 would actually get us back into the black. Back in black! What is this right here? Help in Brazil. There was a blizzard in Brazil. We don't have enough doctors. Can you spare a doctor for 5 hours? It'll give him general practice experience. Okay. Who's on shift right now? Out of curiosity. I don't like that it doesn't bring windows to the front when you click on them. That's a little upsetting. So if we have somebody off shift at the moment, it's 7 in the morning. So we wanted probably somebody that's on the night shift to do that, so Patterson can do it. Let's go ahead and assign Patterson to it. Yep, except Patterson will go out and take care of that business, and that's going to be us in Hospitalize for right now. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here for Hospitalize. My impressions of the game so far is that the game definitely has solid bones as of right now, but what I'd like to see from the game is that I'd like there to be a little bit more intuitiveness to the stuff that's going on. Oh, I didn't assign a hallway either. I think you got to assign hallways, and so that'll be a hallway right there. Perfect. And that'll take care of business. They're cleaning up all the messes, but yeah, there's a lot of things about the game that are not intuitive right now, like windows don't pop to the front when you click on them, like you tend to get window bloat all over the place. I would like to see that cleaned up ever so slightly, and aside from that, though, I mean, it's pretty much your bog standard Prison Architect game. If you wanted Prison Architect, but in a different setting, this is more than likely the game that is going to give it to you. It is in early access as of right now, so if you're going to buy in, do that with, like, a grain of salt, you know what I mean? Don't necessarily, just know that it's not fully developed as of right now, and it's still got aspects of the game that are going to be added in the future. So anyways, I'll see y'all later. Thank you for stopping on in. If you like this game and you wanted to get it for yourself, you can do that down in the description. If you wanted to come and stream live with me, you can do that at twitch.tv/SplatterCatGaming. And more than that, I don't really have much more to tell you. If you wanted to support me, the best way to do that is to like the video. I also have a Patreon that's also listed down below if you wanted to go a little bit further and get bonus videos and stuff like that. But I will see you all later. Thanks for stopping on in. Hi, do everybody, and I'll see you next time.